guys, so today's video is all about products that are new to me. So they're not necessarily new out this year or in the last couple of weeks, but products that I haven't used that are kind of new to me. And the first two things I'm going to start before we get started are kind of bath things and hair things. So let's get started. So this, if you've seen my last video, which was the requested shower routine, weekday routine, was in my video. It is a tea tree and peppermint shampoo formulated to ease the hair for clean and refreshed hair, ease the scalp, and have clean and refreshed hair throughout the day. I found I've only used it 4 times because it's only been my first week. I really like it. I like the fact that the peppermint kind of cancels out the strength that sometimes the strength of tea tree can be quite strong in terms of smell. So I'm loving the fact that the peppermint and tea tree mix together just to give this lovely, lovely smell. And it does kind of, you can smell it throughout the day in your hair and things like that, and it's leaving it very shiny and flake free. Now it does say you can either use it once as an anti-dandruff shampoo and then go back to your normal, so once a week, and then the rest of the time use your normal shampoo and conditioner, because I would usually use the L'Oreal clay conditioner and shampoo. But I've been switching this just this week just to see, because I have found that now that my hair is getting a lot longer and I have quite thick hair, I have to brush it a lot. I find that certain shampoos will stick and certain ones won't. So I wanted to try a tea tree one because friends have said tea tree is great for things like that, and I'm loving it so far. So I'll probably catch up with this in my empties next month, because I'm going to do March and April empties together, because we're really at the end of March anyway. But yeah, it's the tea tree oil shampoo, and that's what it looks like, and it has peppermint in it too. So I'm loving that. I forgot to say where I got this. I actually got this in Mc Grath Pharmacy, where I get my prescriptions, but they have this lovely kind of beauty counter. So they have like a body wash and hair care section and then a makeup section, and so I picked this up there. And I actually picked up the next product, which I haven't seen before. It's Nuage Skin Body Scrub with ginseng and seaweed extracts for all skin types, because I needed a body scrub. I wax regularly, so I need to leave 2 days in between before I can moisturise, and then I do my body scrub, my entire body scrub again. And ginseng and seaweed is kind of an interesting combination, so I'll be interested to see how this works. I've never heard of Nuage before, but it was only $2.99, which was, if you can see there, it was a really, really good bargain, I think, for a body scrub. And it says, apply to damp skin, gently massage using circular motions and rinse off well. Use 2 to 3 times a week. So I will see how I get on with that. I only got that today, so I am looking forward to that. Now moving on to makeup items. This is from Makeup Revolution, and it's the Iconic Lights and Contour Pro palette. And it's similar to the one I showed you in the Makeup Revolution highlight and contour palette, but it just doesn't have any of the shimmers. If you can see, they're all quite mattes. Sorry about the glare and the reflection there, guys. So if I open it up for you, we'll have a quick look. It does have the kind of ingredients if you have any allergies or anything on the back, but I like the fact that it has a glass, it's got not a glass, kind of a plastic see-through cover, so you can see exactly what you're getting before you actually buy it. So I've just opened it up there for you guys. I hope you can see. We might do some swatches. So these are all the lights. It goes from kind of a creamish here, and you have the really, really bright highlight right here. But let's just have a look at that one first. Now that's very, it's not shimmery at all really. Just very, very bright. But I wouldn't call it, there's not a shimmer coming off of it really. Then you have, there's a lovely talc smell off these, like talcum powder smell. The next one is another white. Let's do that. What do you do? They're very soft to the touch, but I do find Makeup Revolution products are really good quality. So this one looks a bit more matte than this one, though you can actually tell the shimmer there. So even to the naked eye that might not look very different, but you can see between the two there, this one is a lot more matte and this one has a lot of shimmer in it, so that's interesting. So maybe for nighttime look or something like that, you could go for the shimmer. Let's try some of the contours up here. You could use them as bronzing as well. You didn't have to just solely use them as contours. I've even gone ahead and sometimes used them as brown eyeshadows before on clients, and they really loved it. So, because I think Makeup Revolution have a very good quality. So sometimes if you want to try it, and you can mix it up a bit like that too. But yeah, these are all the contours. So you've got 4. They can kind of range from the very darkest here, and it's kind of going for a lighter kind of in between brown, very light brown, going to your medium brown, and then kind of a tan colour here. So let's try the dark one first. Try this here. And that's what that looks like. So kind of a tan, again, like I said. And let's try this one here, this very dark one on the end. And that is quite dark. So you can really see the contrast of colours you get. And they do feel very good quality. I do find, as I said before, Makeup Revolution, their eyeshadow palettes, their powder palettes, their quality of the product is very, very good. So that's what they look like. So you can kind of get an idea from that, the kind of quality that you're getting. And again, I love the fact that it came in like the clear packaging, so you can see the product before you buy it, which I really, really like. The next product we'll move on to will be another Makeup Revolution product. Okay, the next Makeup Revolution product is the Ultra Blush Palette in Sugar and Spice, and I'm probably one of the last people to get these, guys, I know, but I loved it. I saw it online, I saw all the reviews online from other bloggers, I'd seen it on YouTube. I liked the colour variations, and I liked that there was a little bit of, you know, you could use a little bit for nighttime, but you could also definitely use, I've got one on today, very subtle one on today, which I'll show you, I'll point out to you here, but I like the fact that you do have a mix between really good kind of everyday colours, and then you have your kind of really kind of dramatic colours too. So, sorry guys, sorry about that. So if you do have kind of, you are the type of person that loves to be dramatic and blush and things like that, this is perfect. So I'm just, the mirror will just shine, so I'm just trying to show you guys. So we can do some more swatches. So you've got some really deep red pinks here. Sometimes they have a little clear plastic cover and they have names, but this just says Sugar and Spice palette. There's no actual names to them. Mine didn't come with any names. I got mine on Amazon. So this is what it looks like, to give you a good look at it there. This one is what I'm wearing today, this kind of peachy one on my cheeks. Only a little bit, because I didn't want it to go too deep with it. But no, you can go as deep, that's what I like. They're very buildable colours. You don't have to, worry about just kind of using too much at once, because you can build them up. They're very, very, a light hand is really good with these colours. So this is what I'm wearing today, and I'll just swatch it in case it's not coming out on camera, because I did put it on this morning. So that's what that one looks like. And again, there isn't the names to them, so you can see that there. And we might just swatch maybe some of the bottom ones. This is actually it's actually purple and white, and it's very glistening, but I don't know if it's coming off on camera very well. I'll try to just kind of turn it this way. If you can see, I'll maybe if I swatched it, this one is what that looks like there. Then, so we have these two that I've done so far, and we can try one down. This one here is actually a really, really nice one too. I used this on a client and it was really nice. I'll show you that one there. Kind of a deep reddish, again light, very light colours, and then just kind of you build it up if you want to, but a little bit of this goes a long way. But it's beautiful on darker skin tones, beautiful, absolutely stunning. And again, you've got all types of colours here to suit skin tones, so if you are trying to start a kit or anything like that, or just your own personal makeup stash that you want to have to rely on, palettes are great because they give you options without spending too much money. So I did like that. Amazon, that was $8.99 on Amazon, and it's the Sugar and Spice palette from Makeup Revolution, their Ultra Blush palette selection. I know there's other ones too, but I liked this one because I think it's everyday wear and night wear, and you can kind of use it a lot and take it with you, and it's very portable, and I love that about the palettes with Makeup Revolution. Now, there was one more item to show you guys. So this was in another, I think it was one of the Empties videos last month that it was in. It should be linked below. But it's a company called Magical Halo, and they do palettes and powders, and they're very new, I find, to me anyway. This came from Asia, so they are on Amazon, and they have their own profile on Amazon. I haven't seen anything on YouTube with this particular product. I've seen other palettes from Magical Halo, but this is their coverall loose powder. Sorry guys, I apologise about that. It's the light and breathable, long-lasting coverall loose powder. Now, I usually use my W7 loose powder here, and this is in Ivory, and I was trying to do a colour match online, which I know can be difficult because I do primarily depend on online shopping for my makeup. And when it looked online to be very similar, but obviously that's so difficult to tell because online is not the same as when you're comparing it in a shop. and there was, as I said before in my empties, a kind of a yellowish tinge I found to this. I am wearing it today just to show you guys, and it doesn't come off on the face as a yellowish tinge, but I did find that there was a bit of a difference. You can clearly see the kind of the difference there between the W7 Sheer Loose Powder and Ivory and the Magical Halo Cosmetics Coverall Loose Powder and Ivory. There is just a difference in the colour, and that does kind of show on the skin too. It does come off slightly yellow when you start to apply it, but I found that after you finish your makeup, after you finish your makeup and you put your finishing spray on, that yellowish tinge does fade, so it wouldn't be something that would affect your makeup look all day long. Now I went through it pretty quick. It is a small little, it was €4, which isn't so bad. I don't mind spending expense, kind of going all out on foundations and things, but for powders and stuff like that, I do feel like that's the area where you can kind of afford to test around and see, because the finishing spray will keep everything intact anyway, so the powder is to set everything. So that's why I would go for companies like this. I wouldn't be going for MAC or anything like that in terms of a setting powder, because I feel like they do the same job. That's just my own personal opinion. So I'll show you inside. It has a little sifter, which is really handy. And that's what it looks like. You can see, I know it's a bright day today, guys. It's lovely out today. So that's the sifter. So when it does control how much you take out, and then I just usually use my powder brush here to kind of start it all over the face and set everything before I go in with my contour and blush and things like that. So I found it really, really good, and I found it was very quick. There wasn't a lot of fallout, which I did find a lot with well, many loose powders you're going to get fallout anyway, but it did stick to the brush, which I liked. The content does stick to the brush and it doesn't kind of fall off the face very, very quickly, as some things can do. So yeah, that was Magical Halo Cosmetics. Again, that was on Amazon. The last thing to show you guys today is from Superdrug, and it's the Be Creative Art Edition. And this is a medium skin tones pro face kit. So this is what it looks on the inside, and this was just a brush that came with it that I ended up using my own anyway. It was just like a very contoured brush. So I did use my own. This is kind of a highlight, and we can do again some swatches. So it does have it all named. So you have your highlighter here, and then you have your Pro Cream. Sorry guys, you have your Pro Cream Concealer. Then you have your Sheer Finish Pressed Powder, which is really nice too. But again, obviously it's one colour, so it would only suit certain skin tones as well. But this does say it's the medium skin, but they do a dark skin one too, just to let you know, because I have it for my kit, because I don't think that's very fair when companies come out with things like this that are so compact and convenient, and then they don't do it for every skin colour. They should really. So they do have a dark edition as well, just to let you know, guys. They've got a light, medium and dark, and I took the medium because that's usually what I would use and usually what would be in my kit. And then this is the Pro Cream Foundation. So you've got your foundation, your concealer and your highlight, and then your powder here as well. I found it so far really, really nice. I've only used it twice, only because the formula, I suppose I did find the formula a little bit greasy, but let's just do a swatch on the concealer. So this is what this looks like. That's the concealer there. So really nice, quite thick, very, very nice. And you want a thick concealer because you want to have that coverage. That's what the point of the concealer is a very thick coverage. So and kind of warms to your skin and kind of blends really well. So I did find that was really good. Then you've got your highlighter here. Now this is quite shimmery. If I do even no, this is probably better. You can probably see it better this way. So that's that is quite a shimmery highlighter. It's lovely. It's kind of a pinkish colour. Then you have the Pro Cream Foundation, which I'll just do it. It's lovely and creamy, guys. It doesn't kind of harden to the skin or anything like that. Very nice, and that's what that looks like. So I have found them. I've only used it twice. It's quite new to me. I'll keep using it, and it might be in an empties because you don't get a lot. So I'd say you could use it up. If you kept using it up, you would use it quite quickly. And then the powder, we'll just do a little bit of the powder here. And that's the powder there. And again, just to remind you, they come in light, medium and dark. This is the medium. So it would suit, if you don't see your colour here, you could go to Superdrug and it would be there. And interestingly enough, it's the Be Clean range. You know, the skincare that I sometimes use, Be Clean range, with their cleansing milk. It's that company that actually have come out with Be Creative Art Edition. So, and I like the packaging on the front. It's really nice, very kind of decorative and pretty. So that comes to the end of kind of products that are new to me. things that I'll be using. Some of them you'll probably find in my March-April empties. The one I'm really excited about is this new body scrub, and it's this company called Nuage. It was in my pharmacy when I was getting my prescription, so I thought I'd pick it up. And again, as I said before, it was only $2.99. So I'm really looking forward to that, because the smell is lovely. It's ginseng and seaweed, so I'll be happy to kind of trial that out later on tonight. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.